Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We have got our hobby gift for the day. Let's have a look at what it is. A little pile of copper scraps, that's perfectly fine. And yeah, we're back here. We are just where we left off last episode, yesterday. And it seems like there are some people around in the area that we are planning to stay around this episode. Now, last episode we got about halfway through, or exactly halfway through these defeat wolves in Ered Luin thing, and this is where like a large concentration of wolves are. I feel like these guys are here. There's actually a dwarf and someone else, as you can see. They are level 8. So I am assuming what that means is they are on the quest, and hopefully fairly soon they should not be here and not be technically stealing our gills, because I don't know, they're stealing my gills, man. I don't know how they were around here-ish. Again, I keep on playing with the mouse. I'm still pretty sure you can't see the mouse, and I don't know why that is. And I think I know why actually. We'll have to see now. I changed one of the settings, and maybe you can see the mouse now. We'll have to check with that. I'm not 100% sure if it's something that affected, but these guys seem to be. Oh, this guy. Oh, yeah, these guys. Because there's two of them. That guy is also. That guy's level 14. He's higher than us. I assume he's just helping out. But yeah. I'm gonna decline that because I got work. I'm busy doing things and stuff and things by myself because I'm a loner, and we're just trying to do this. Oh, because I'm a cool guy. I always feel a bit weird. Like I generally only go in fellowships and stuff like that with people I know. The only time I really team with someone I don't know would be in Town of Salem, where I either get. Basically, you get pulled into just a random team. If you're a mafia, you know at least who your team is, but in any other case, I guess not. And you just have that kind of issue where, you know, you've got to try and find the people who aren't in your team, and, you know, those are the only times I really am a guy that will be happy with. That guy keeps on... Okay. Yeah, that guy keeps on just killing my guys. Sucks. I think this is gonna be, I guess, maybe I'm not gonna say, well, I will say boring. Probably more a boring one. We're trying to get this, and I think what we might, in fact, do, we'll do one more loop, and then we'll actually go out of this area, because even though, well, it's one of two things. If they leave, I'll stay. If not, we'll have to go somewhere else. And from there we'll have to deal with finding some wolves, but it just depends on if they've left or not. It also depends on what quest they're on. No, they're still here. We're gonna go off and get this wolf here. He's gonna get that wolf. Got that. Ah, God damn it. This is gonna be a pain. Right, we're gonna go off and find some more wolves, because fun, I guess. Okay, so we come over here, and around this area is it's west of this area, ish. That sort of area. I just saw this guy on the way here, and you know, I looked on the LOTRO wiki, and there are 4 places in Ered Luin which are good spots for a lot of wolf spawns. The first place was where we were, where the other guys are. Second is in the lowlands, which is up there, and that's just a bit too far away from us for us to really want to do that. The third place is where we are now, and the fourth place is somewhere I don't even know, but we're not going to be going there because what's the point in going somewhere that we don't know. But the problem I have with this one maybe is the fact that there's a lot of these guys hanging around, and you get rid of these guys as well. Too bad that they don't count for anything. But this area here is apparently very, or not very good, but one of the better places. I suppose that does mean it's very good. One of the better places for us to do this, and I think it means more over this way, if anything. So is one. I just wasted that, but yeah, just sort of up here, because if I remember correctly, this is where we did one of those quests. And just tab in between all these. This area here, yeah. So this is where we defeated a lot of the wolves in the previous time. I'm actually going to use focus because I think it might be interesting to get first a deed for it, and we've never actually used it before. And it'd be nice to just kill that guy or that wolf straight off. And it's too far away. And allows us to somewhat do two of them at the same time. Well, not the same time, but in a close timing with each other. So that's perfectly fine for us. Though, as I said, there's these boars. So we might have to kill a few boars to maybe clean up the... oh no, that's where skirmishers are. Actually, speaking of those guys... we do have to slay a few of those, so... maybe we can do that next time. Since this seems to be... though, there are actually quite a lot up here. I don't actually know if any of these are wolves. I actually don't think so. But, yeah, so if we get the wolves done, or, you know, some of the wolves done, next time we can possibly go and do those guys instead. And again, I'm just going to clear these guys out a bit, because I don't know if they're taking up any spawns points for the wolves or not. So it's just... It does one of two things. It basically either means that we're randomly doing stuff with our time whilst we're waiting for more to spawn, or we're clearing up more spots for them to spawn. Either way, at least we're doing something in this time, rather than just, like, you know, running around in circles waiting for something to happen. So, you know, whatever ends up happening. And also, yeah, you know, these guys give us 13 XP compared to these wolves, which give us... I think these wolves are slightly higher level, but yeah, they're giving us 15 XP. The other wolves that we were originally against were giving us like 6-5 experience each. These guys are giving us around what seems to be around 13 to 15 experience. So, you know, we're just going to be from here leveling up a lot quicker than we otherwise would be, which is always a good thing. And as I said, it's just kind of too bad that there's no deed for these guys, because... if there was a deed for these guys, that would be something that I would be all up on right now, because these guys are seemingly everywhere at the moment, taking up possible spots, maybe. See, they're everywhere. Like, seriously, everywhere. Right. Swift bow. Taking that guy out. Use that on him. And take this final guy out with a few quick shots. Don't know if that's a wolf down there. No, that's a veil fly. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. And yeah, this place said it was good, but I'm sort of somewhat disagreeing with that fact. In a way, maybe because that all here is where the crag, not the crag, the goblins are. So that one's kind of weird with that, because this place is two good places for goblins in close proximity. You know, we might do the goblins as well, just to actually maybe get something done this episode. Goblin Slayer Advance. Let's add that to tracker. We have to kill. What was that? 39 more of these guys, and these guys are actually... I was saying crag for a reason, I guess. So the only problem is these guys actually somewhat fight back a bit early. Enemy of the goblins... enmity. So we have to defeat 50 of them. Just generally. For our class. And from that we get Sylvian Shadows. So, I guess we'll do that. Like, there's a ton over here, there's a ton a bit further away. This should be a lot easier to really do than the wolf one, you know, just generally, considering, you know, how many, just look on the minimap, for example, up in the top right, how many there are. And we're also getting scroll cases, probably, you know, we're getting more loot that we can sell, you know, just generally from these guys, because they hold more. And as I said, again, look at the minimap. It's just there are so many of them. It's a lot easier for us to just quickly do this quest, or deed rather. 2 deeds actually. We're going to be doing. We get some agates. That's nice. It's always a nice thing to get. We actually got this guy behind us, so let's get rid of this guy quickly. And on to him. I have to remember that I can just run around, because that's actually the class I chose. So, but I don't know, my brain works better when I'm just standing still, not having to use those extra 4 keys of WASD. I just have to think about the numbers I'm using and, you know, the health and, you know, 4 less things for me to think about, I guess, which is front, back, left and right. And just generally, I think we did 12 wolves in however many minutes, and we've already done, maybe in like 2-3 minutes, we've done 17 of these guys. So, yeah. We probably killed more boars than we have bulls, even though that we had that extra space. You know, those extra ones at the beginning and stuff. We actually cleared this place out somewhat. Hopefully they spawn back fairly quickly. Probably the only time I ever wish for mobs to spawn back, or enemies to spawn back early. I suppose I did last time we're going for the walls though, so, you know, ignore me. And there's about 5 up here, which should put us to 26. I don't have any clue how to get in here. Except through maybe the door, if I can find it. There it is. So, and these guys are also giving us 15 XP, so, or 15, 16 XP, around that amount. Oh, this guy. And we got a boss, that's also another thing. I actually want to see if he counts towards the goblin count. It does count, okay, so they've not been weird on that account, I guess. And there's a wooden chest here, which I suppose is good. Get some nice stuff in there. I have to clear out our inventory a bit, I think, because we won't be able to hold some of those items, but we can at least have a look and get some maybe gold or silver. Well, silver or copper. You're never going to get gold in a wooden chest, especially this early. We get some copper ore, broken short sword. Probably got too many of those. The copper ore don't care too much about. If we want to get copper, first off we'd have to be a prospector, and it's just probably the easiest ore for us to get anyway. So it, you know, it doesn't really mean that we're not going to be getting something quickly, or you know, there's not a lot of effort that could have been avoided, I guess, from taking those copper ores. So I want to see again what we get. We got 5 talent points in Sylvan Shadow. It's actually a skill, and what it does is it lowers our stealth level. Basically, we move a lot slower and we get -3 stealth level. I think that means, and it's more of a positive thing getting -3, because like enemies are less likely to notice you, sort of thing. When we get it, I can actually show you, because it's actually on my class traits. If I'm able to even equip class traits, I'm not actually sure yet. I don't know if I have a free slot. I should have, thinking of it, but no. I might have. I don't know what button it is. It is here. Race traits, yeah. So Sylvan Shadows, we'll get that. We can put it in one of our race traits, and yeah, we should be all good. These guys are actually starting to respawn, which is good. There's so many of them that you know, being by the time that we've defeated all of them, the ones at the beginning are starting to respawn again, which is a great way to work it, because we don't want that, you know, period of time in the middle where we're not actually doing anything, and essentially we're wasting time. So I like how from that guy we got a broken dagger and a broken sword sheath. Like, he's got a dagger. I only got a dagger on him, it seems. Or at least that's what we were able to recover. But we get a sword sheath. Yeah. Right. Okay, we completed Goblin Slayer Advanced, which is awesome. Got a deed bestowed, which is actually Slayer of Ered Luin, which actually is just basically complete all the advanced ones, and then we get 100 marks and increased reputation in Thorin's Hall. So we got to do like these 3 to advanced, and then do that one. You know, complete these ones, go to advanced, and then complete all those. And once we complete that, that will then go into this one, which we've already completed, Hero of Ered Luin, which is do all the quests. That will go to that one, and then Explorer of Ered Luin, which is just go around the area and basically, if we go to the map, you get these little flags when you find an area. And we'll have a little look. So, for example, if I do this one, we've got the vineyard, and this is that, and this is that. You know, all these areas, like up here, the treasure field base camp, for example. Certain ones of those will give you a update on the deed, and you know, from there you explore all these different places. And you know, once you have basically explored all around, you can get a completed deed, which is cool. Right. Only a few more to go, and then we should be done. This guy, take him out. And then hopefully next time we get here, which should be tomorrow, I guess, hopefully there's nobody there doing that quest with the wolves. I will actually go over there in between episodes and, you know, get ready for the next episode. And then hopefully there's nobody there. If there is, we'll maybe go slay some brigands or other, do other slayer deeds. Because it's really the only stuff we have to do at this current moment that we have to worry about too much. Why those guys go around that rock, I will never know. These should be the last 3 guys we go against. These 2 here and then the boss guy over there, or leader, boss guy, whatever you want to call him. Okay, so let's just do swift arrow or swift bow. This is swift arrow, right? One nice quick shot. Yeah. Do that. We complete that deed, which is fine, and we've also got a ton of stuff that we can sell. So we'll actually go back quickly and do that. But we want to go here. Let's go. Did we get turbines points grounded? We're going to go down to this, and we're going to go there. So for an example of this is that quest. That's going to go there, for example. But we do this, and now we're sneaking. And as you see, you may maneuver around many monsters undetected. However, observant monsters may detect you if you get too close. Keeping out of a monster's line of sight will help you stay hidden. So essentially, a good example is these guys. We're essentially invisible. We might get ruined by that guy. Yeah, we will. So, you know, I walked straight into him. That was kind of an illogical move there. But, you know, it can be useful in some cases. Stupid. It has a 30-minute cooldown, so, you know, whatever, I guess. We're not going to be using it too often, so that's not too much to worry. It's not like I'm going to use it directly after killing these guys. So that's fine. What I'm going to do, as I said, is going to go back to where those wolves are. I'm also going to trade off pretty much all this random crap that we got. God damn it, there's wolves. Let's kill one. There we go. And, yeah, as you can see, there's not many wolves around here. Is that a wolf? No, that's a boar. But yeah, we'll go back to there. I'll sell all my stuff that needs to be sold, so all this pending loot. And then, you know, we'll get the wolves thing done. And why do these guys have to start spawning now? I feel like I've got a duty to kill them now. But anyway, guys, I'm going to kill this last one. Thank you for watching today's episode, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.